So now before we get to a few more memorization heavy things, I think we should start with this thing that's a little more intuitive and easy to grasp with what we've already done so far. So this is something called higher order derivatives. So we can first think of this by thinking of what the first derivative is. So we have f prime of x is the same as dy over dx, whatever. That's the first derivative. But what if we wanted the second derivative? Taking the derivative again, well, it's just f double prime of x, and then d squared y over dx squared. Well, now what if we wanted to keep going? We could just take more and more derivatives. We want to find the rate of change of the rate of change, the second derivative. Well, we can do that. Let's say we have f of x equals 3x to the fifth. Then f prime, the derivative, is going to be 15x to the fourth because of the power rule, right? Now, let's say we want to take another derivative. We have double prime equals 60x cubed. We want a third derivative, we can do that too. F triple prime of x equals 180x squared. And we can do this as many times as we want until we have the derivative that we're being asked for. Now, sometimes a little bit of a more complicated question with this is that they could ask you for the nth derivative. So this usually happens when there's like a pattern when you're taking derivatives. So it'll be a little clearer with an example. So let's say you're asked to find the nth derivative of e to the 2x. Well, the way that you go about doing something like this is you first start by taking the derivative once and seeing what happens. So the derivative of e to the something is just e to the something. Then you multiply by the derivative of that something because of chain rule. So the derivative of 2x is just 2. So now your derivative is 2e to the 2x. Now what if we wanted the second derivative? We can take another derivative. Then we just multiply by 2 again because of the chain rule. Everything else is the same, and we just have to do chain rule again. So 4e to the 2x. If we notice, every time we take a derivative, we're just multiplying by 2 again because of the chain rule. So we can write this as 2 times the number of derivatives we take, n, times that same e to the 2x. And then this is our solution for the nth derivative of this term.